Alright, we're back with Hearthstone. Finally get back to the ladder climb here. Only our second day. We're a week into the new season, and yeah, still sitting low in silver. So got this Windfury Shaman. Now this came from Sakrasta. Unsurprisingly, he's got a seemingly near infinite number of decks for us. Lots of things about it that I like. You know, it's kind of a standard shaman in terms of like mid-range or control tools. You know, your lightning storms, hexes, feral spirit, wild pyro, all this stuff. It's typical cards you would see. Okay, maybe we got a hand lock here. Typical cards you'd see in a standard Warlock, but then Shaman, sorry. But then just with those combo pieces for Windfury with a Leroy, you know, maybe you can get him down with Alex first, even just dropping the Rock Biters on Alec here, something like that. Do we get out the Wild Pyro? Only question is if we want to do that on 3. Let's see. Overload 2. There's a decent chance that we do. I'm not sure if we'd want to coin out the Drake or not. I think it's fine to probably do this and then Hero Power or Pyro after, depending on what he does, because I'm kind of expecting like a Hellfire after we do this. But yeah, it's been a while since we played Shaman. Pretty cool that we get something different, but something that, like, this doesn't feel, you know, janky or anything. Now we might just have to coin the hex here. Just a little annoying, but I think that's fine. And that on 5. Yeah, no, I quite like this line. But yeah, not too janky. It's just it's different, but you know, it's really just heavily invested in a different win condition here. Now, Lightning Bolt is a real nice way to clear this out. But how much do we care if he hits? I don't think we really do. Especially the fact that we've got Leroy here now. There we go. I was going to say, I think we want to do our best to draw into combo pieces with like the Windfury. So, geez. I mean, 7 mana. What is this going to be? It's going to be 18 damage if we put it all together. And then we got some potential burst from things like Lightning Bolt as well. Yeah, I think we're actually in a good spot here. Because even this is going to help us get through any kind of taunt wall. Ooh, yeah. Now we could, oh, jeez. But that's 8 mana for all of it. I was going to say we could set up lethal here by just like bolting his face. I'm worried it's a bit obvious. I mean, I know he's going to try to probably get some taunts down anyway, but there's got to be a decent chance that he just like taps and plays Drake next turn, right? Yeah, 18 damage there. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, we can't. Well, we can. Let's go ahead and do this. I was gonna blast with the Lightning Bolt, but getting overloaded, no good. Something should be able to survive here. And there's a good chance we push for lethal. Yeah, so I guess the lightning bolt wouldn't even set up lethal because you're too overloaded to do the combo. I think the draw off of this is really good. But yeah, here we go. We got the tap and Drake. I guess the draw. A little late, but should be. Okay, we have to be smart here, though. Right? 9, 18. Oh, God. This pyromancer. Do we? Because we end up killing ourselves. or like killing our Leroy if we go ahead with that. Oh, God. I didn't even think about that. Huh. Okay. Okay, I mean, I guess we just don't have lethal here, right? Unless I'm missing it. I think we screwed ourselves. Yeah, you wouldn't have had it anyway with yeah, I don't think you would have had it anyway if you didn't run some stuff out. I feel like that was not the smartest move. Because yeah, if you play Leroy, you Windfury, you Rockbiter, it just wipes everything out, him and the Leroy. And if you just play one of those things, you've only got like 12, 15. You could have shot for, what, 18? You're still one short. Because we didn't have the spell power before. What's up, Flash Git? We're doing good. How are things with you? Good to see you back. We're a little rusty here. Game 1, after we haven't played Hearthstone for like a week, I feel like we're making mistakes, but I think we're in an okay spot. Okay, this should be fine though if he doesn't taunt.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Right, because we actually get to kill off our own pyromancer here. So we get to do that. Play Leroy. There we go. And just for giggles. Alright, just trying to get priest to work. What kind of priest are you going with? I feel like there's some that are decent. Like we played that Zetalot priest. I kind of liked how that shook out. Anything controlling. Oh, what was the other one we did? We did I think it was Balaz was the one who put it together, and Balaz the one. That list was cool. A greedy one. I assume like greedy on the control end of things. Yeah, the way those decks play are actually pretty fun. Yeah, okay. Yeah, not sure if you could get any inspiration from other lists we've played, but hard to get a win condition. Yeah, it's a huge... let me just think here. I don't know what we should be keeping here. Because if it's Zoo, we want like Lightning Bolt and Earth Shock to play defensively. I don't think you want to keep combo pieces. That's my guess. I'm guessing you just want to draw into them later. Maybe a Sarah or Rag or Velen. Yeah, so the Zeppelot one did, I think, Velen and one Mind Blast. It seemed like very, very fine-tuned. It was kind of weird. But the Balaz one, he used Alex for a lot of the, I assume for like control matchups is kind of the point, which you don't see a lot of in Priest, but I almost always prefer Alex over Ysera. Strange. Turn 1 rope, but kind of expecting. Okay, I mean they're here.
The light protects me.
Might have actually DC'd.
Do you need a blessing?
Yeah, do we pyro now? Pyro coin you waste. Nah, I don't think so. It's actually a good totem roll, but next turn there's a good chance we pyro coin hero power. You could go real wild and Windfury something, but probably not going to be worth it. I really do want to take this out though.
One shot, one kill.
Okay, hopefully. Well, let's see. Hopefully, Young Priestess isn't buffing that. Yeah, I think this is going to be worth it still. Definitely don't need to go greedy on the spells. That's even kind of nice. Maz used to use Crazed Alchemist, which I like a lot. Yeah, it's such a fun card. I feel like it's really like one of those fringe cards. It's tough to make it truly work, but so satisfying when you like shoot a Doomsayer with it or something. Just get a nice auto kill right off the bat. Alright, Lightning Storm maybe. Okay, not too bad. Probably not worth hexing anything. I think it is going to be worth Earth Shocking this Priestess here. Not the best draw, but we're getting deeper. Yeah, I think we pretty much need a Lightning Storm here. Even the other Pyromancer doesn't help that much at this rate. Man, if you could Drake and Lightning Bolt, it would be so much better. I think we'd probably just Drake, though. Get the draw, get closer to a board clear. Okay.
You'd make a cute puppet.
Alright, squelch. Yeah, and then even if this just eats 4 damage from that, well, that's kind of 4, because this is going to slide in. Oh, maybe it's getting sulfied then? Because if we could get a Lightning Storm, okay. If we could get a Lightning Storm and stabilize, this could actually be our saving grace to heal out. Oh, jeez. Hex, Lightning Bolt. I think we're still dead no matter what. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, even if you roll spell power, because this is still buffed as a frog. I think you're dead, right? Yeah. Alright, not in the cards that time. Typical Shaman versus Zoo. Get board clears or die. Alright, well I think we're at least warmed up now, I feel like I'm back used to the game of Hearthstone. I don't know why that first, like as much Hearthstone as I've played in my life, that first game just felt foreign to me. Alright, not a Warlock, we like it.
I must protect the wild.
It's probably going to be right to keep Hex here, hey? And now, so Lightning Bolt's not going to do a lot against Druid. But I don't know. Is it correct to just keep early combo pieces? You got removal, you got draw. What else are you hoping to get? I think it might be right to actually hold combo pieces here. Because if you can get them early-ish, it's like so much damage on not that much mana. Okay, typical. Do we coin the Mana Tide? I don't think so. Makes your next turn so weak. Please no Yeti. Okay, this is fine. Alright, tons of draw. We got some bodies. Might even be able to coin into that. I'm not sure what we do if he plays a 4-6 here. Oh, he's charging it. That really adds to the confusion. So yeah, if you knew you could get spell power, I'd be cool with lightning bolting that. But dropping the gnomish and knowing it's gonna die kind of blows. And then if you coin the Drake, you gotta wait on the Fire Ellie. I think it's right to coin the Drake though. Because the 3 damage off of that might not do all that much for us. Even if he does something like swipes that. Well, if he ignores it, we get to shoot it, which is great. But even if he swipes, I think it's pretty slow. We can keep drawing into our combo. And that's the other thing too. If we can just get anything stuck on the board, it's not like you need Leroy to end games. This is going to be one of our juiciest hex targets, but Earthshock is fine. It's just kind of slow to hex. That's alright. Whoa. What the hell? Because, yeah, normally an Earth Shock against that would be fine. We don't run BGH, so I'm kind of just thinking... Yeah, I don't really care about this silent... We could actually Lightning Storm. Maybe that's the play. Lightning Storm, drop the Flame Tongue and run it in. There's not a lot of other good Lightning Storm opportunities. Hey, Nissy. Welcome back. How are things? Yeah, I think I like that. The other thing I was looking at was Feral Spirits, just to... Maybe we could Lightning Bolt, too. It overloads us one more. Is that better? I think. Then you're on 4 instead of 5. That actually might be better. Again, I don't know that there's a great usage for it later. It just gives us a tiny bit more board presence, but like that's probably our play next turn anyway. Right? If you got 5 mana, you know, maybe you take advantage of Earthshock. But even still, we could Earthshock Mana Tide or something. Yeah, that eating a swipe, that's fine. Okay. If he does some sort of hit there, Fire Elemental can finish that off, or we can push that. God, he's going so greedy again. I mean, we can kill it a number of ways. I mean, we can fire elemental, just straight lightning bolt. Still haven't got a Windfury though. Yeah, you can earth shock that. A few flame tongue. Yeah, I don't think you have to do any of that. It's probably just God, the rock biter's so good for removal. Let's just do that and chill. It's still kind of tough to remove a 2/4 after using one swipe. Blues Daddy, good to see you. Welcome back. Okay, so we did have the second swipe. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's a lot of removal gone. I think we can take the overload here. We get draw, and then if we just plop this here, we've got a good defense. So it's really Wrath that we're worried about, right? If we blast that with Wrath, it sucks. But then if he's gonna hit here, at least we can like Earth Shock that to death, and probably find a way to deal with this. I don't know exactly what that would be.
I must safeguard the land.
Okay, silence is not horrible. I'm looking at what Pyromancer plays we could do. 2 rock biters and a Windfury, but nothing that's gonna finish them off, eh? Yeah, I don't think reserving the overload so we could play Alex would have really done us any good. Still think this line is correct, and then we can just Earth Shock this. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to roll for the spell power first, because I don't think a spell power actually does that much. And then, yeah, you don't want to kill your own totem. If we could just hit Leroy, it's 24 damage out of hand. We don't need to find that much more. But we might be dead to combo here. 14, 18, 20, 22, 24. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, I still think we played that correctly. And if we roll a taunt, I think we're still left with 1 health, if my quick maths are correct. Yeah, I do like this deck still. We're 1 and 2 now. But it actually feels like about as good to play as any kind of normal mid-range Shaman, where you're just playing for the board, playing pretty defensively. It's just that normally, like a mid-range or control Shaman, you just kind of like squeeze your opponent out. And this time, you've got reach with this whole like Leroy Charger combo. I wonder. I'd have to play more with it, but I wonder if it would actually work with just like 1 more Charger. Let's see. What do we want here? Pyro's not that good in this matchup, but again, I think you hold on to early combo pieces. You want draw combo. But yeah, I wonder, like, when we played Handlock, the really combo-oriented Handlock, think it was like a Leroy and an Arcane Golem just for like super consistency on getting that combo. And I know you can do it here if you get something sticky on the board like a Drake or a Fire Elemental. I guess you've got Alec here too. Maybe it's not necessary, but it at least makes me wonder. Would we ever get that out just for the draw? I think we just do this. It's actually really good. If he drops an Acolyte and we drop that, he can't get through and War Axe this. He might even be able to push damage with the Flame Tongue afterwards. The way this is shaping up, you might have to rely on Alex as well. So chipping away at his armor early will be good. I don't want to overcommit in case of Brawl. But if he does a Brawl with just like a Flame Tongue and these two on board, I'd be fine with it. Okay. But yeah, even like a max combo here is a little worrisome. I think we Flame Tongue and Pyro, actually. I don't mind Thalnos, but I'm not sure what he's going to swing at. If he's going to swing at the... or I guess like which totem he's going to swing at. Kind of makes sense to do either. The reason I don't want to play Thalnos though is just for like a Whirlwind or a Taskmaster, because if he just like shoots it and then hits, then he's actually got pretty good removal. This is probably a Taskmaster. Yeah. Okay. So we might be relying on Alex, but could also be correct to coin the Fire Elemental here. I mean, if you coin, you're proccing this, so it's down to 1, which is a little annoying, but not too bad. Could also just Earth Shock, but you don't really have any follow-up.
I wonder.
Yeah, or you could just run it in. Run it in and play these two. Draw the game out a bit. We don't have a Hex, though. Yeah, I think we should draw it out. Yeah, I think I do like this. I'd feel better if we had some draw, and I was even a little tempted to drop that instead of Hero Power. But Warrior without Brawl can struggle a lot to deal with just a flood of minions on the board. And if we're banking on Alex later, I think this is the move. This is actually probably good. Still a bit of a question though. I think we do run that in. There's actually some good silence targets. Yeah. Yeah, we're mostly running that in case he's got like another War Axe, because if he hit and then throws the 4-1 into the 2-4, we're super sad. Yeah, something like this. This is not that bad, right? Oh, we could even Lightning Bolt if we really want. I don't see any reason not to get the Fire Elemental out. Still yet, hasn't been able to get all that much armor. Hopefully no shield blocks incoming. It's just fine if he's gonna like execute or something. The fact that he's drawing it from that side of his hand or using it from that side might actually mean that he doesn't have a lot of removal afterwards, so this Alex could potentially stick. Of course, he hasn't used any shield slams, so I'm kind of expecting that. Is there any reason to not Alex's turn? I don't think so. I think you force him to have it, even though he's probably got a shield slam. Even 26, he's getting into that Leroy Windfury double rock biter range. It does have it. But if you're going to drop out stuff like this and hope to like chip away his armor, I think you risk losing the board. This is also not bad. Spell power lightning bolt. 4, 6, 7, 9. We probably do play it all, right? Do the ordering this way. There's actually a few ways that could be correct. It might be more correct to draw there first as opposed to see what the totem is, but I might have actually held back on this if I rolled a spell power totem. I'm not sure.
I bring life.
Okay, so Leroy is... Oh, Leroy was lethal. We can deal with that. Now if we just drop random shit onto this, that's what? 8, 10, 20, 23 with the lightning bolts, is that right? Yeah. So, not really good enough. Do it like this, I guess. Keep in mind that, like, that's actually surprisingly close, eh? Guess it's only 16 here with the taunt totem. Ooh. We got another whirlwind. Oh my god. Oh no, he doesn't have it. Okay. See, now that's interesting. This is very interesting. I'm less concerned with extending onto the board, just because like a brawl is going to kill so much of his stuff. Definitely tempted to Earthshock. I think this roll is important though, because it makes it so tempting. Oh, it makes Lightning Storm so tempting. We could like double Earthshock Lightning Storm, just clear like that. Probably correct. And then, yeah, let's do that. We do that. He just gets a tiny bit of armor. He's going to get one draw off of that. And now that we cleared everything, you know, we're going to have to be careful about overextending. Okay, not bad though, because we can run this in, Feral Spirits get buffed, or it could be a big meanie. We can actually just hit and play Alakir. It's so much better. Yeah, let's just do that. And we'll play it on the left, so anything that we spawn on the right is still going to get the Flame Tongue buff. Yeah, not quite lethal with the rock biters there, but we're getting close. Ooh. At the other execute. Yeah, that hurts for him to have to do. Yeah, we don't have some kind of cheeky lethal here. I do have to be a little bit concerned with Brawl. But the thing is, if he's got Grom and a Taskmaster, he's used one Taskmaster, right? He's got Grom and a Taskmaster plus this, we're dead. So you can't just like Drake and not throw up a taunt. But is it right to... like, is it right to play both of these? You dig a little deeper. Jeez, I don't know. I kind of think it's not, because I don't know what else he does. Do we even hero power?
There is little time.
Oh, that'd be 6. I don't even think you hero power. We're really just thinking about Brawl here.
I can wait.
There's the Grom. We've got 2 hexes, if I'm not mistaken, so we can still, we can even dig with that. It would be really unfortunate if we had to do some, there we go, something else to deal with it. Let's see. Should we get off the draw? Anyway, finally, there's our Leroy. Alright, so if we're not dead here, we should win, but I don't know how you deal 15 damage. And that Grom's gone. God, we actually are 1 short, is that right? Because we... oh my god. Let me think. So it's 8 mana to do all that. That's 12, 24... oh, no. 24. Right? Math. 9, 12, 24. Wow. Crazy.
Time's up. Let's do this. Time's up. Let's do this.
Pretty good. I even feel like our draw was not very good that game, and still we managed just fine. That was cool. That was nice seeing it in the context of like a control matchup, you know. And you don't actually play so defensively in that when you actually get a chance to like flood the board and kind of apply pressure. Yeah, top decking Hex was nice, but we had 2 hexes in the deck and 8 cards, so I wasn't super concerned with that. We also had a chance to like roll a taunt totem and stuff, but would have been really sad. Would have been like the worst draw ever if we didn't get it. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember what the board was exactly. Not sure if we would have been okay with any spells off of that as well. Or maybe the fire elemental. I don't think it was enough to kill him because he had 7 health, but. Alright, more Warlock, of course. Everyone's favorite.
For Doomhammer.
Well, we get the Lightning Storm. I don't think you want Feral Spirit if you got Dex. You're not playing it on 3, most likely. I guess you could, though, because you could play that on 3 and play that later. I don't play enough Shaman to know. It just really sucks to get overloaded on 3. And I love Thanos with... and the more I think about it, I think I actually want to keep this. Because if it's Zoo, you play this on 3, you get overloaded, and you play these 2 on 5. Very good chance you get a full board clear. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe someone who plays more Shaman than me knows if that's a mistake, but feels right. Unfortunately, we got no Earth Shock here, but hey, I'll take that. So what's the worry? He already used coin. So we're not scared of Argus. I guess the Sun Fury on that next turn after we play Feral Spirit makes us a little sad, but yeah, if he still had the coin and he could Argus, it would really suck. Obviously that would be fine, but yeah, I think it's better to try to get more value with those 2 on 5. Unfortunate that we're probably just hero powering next turn. I guess let's see what we draw though. He's got a real aggressive list with these leper gnomes, but it kind of seems like he's whiffed a bit on his draws. Wow. Hero power doing work this game.
My shield for Argus.
Here's the Argus. So do we still Thalnos Lightning Storm? You're guaranteed to kill these two 50-50 to kill that. Your other choices like Pyro Hex doesn't really do much. I think it's gotta be. I was expecting them to have a bigger board on 5. I don't know what that voice crack was, but yeah, but that's still probably fine. And then we can follow up with this on 4. Or if he plays a Doomguard here, you just hex it. Wow. Alright. Him making the trades is totally fine with me. This does feel like a tough matchup. I'm actually curious, like we did a debate about this in chat one time, how favored just like a regular mid-range Shaman or something that's a little more control-y is against Warlock. Some people thought it was like a pretty fair matchup, some people thought it was heavily favored one way or another. I really don't know, I haven't played enough of it, but just today it feels very skewed towards the Warlock. Jesus. A little surprised he didn't power overwhelming the golem. Could have got an extra 4 damage and he's still got a body. That being said, I guess we probably would have punished with a pyro. So it's probably Pyromancer Hex. Zoo feels favors 60-40 in your opinion? It feels about right. It feels about right. Like, it's certainly not unwinnable or anything. Yeah, I'd love to get that Feral Spirit out. I just don't think you can. And then you pray that Hero Power saves us once again. Not bad getting a heal there. Yeah, I've always felt that the matchup is just so dependent on Lightning Storm. And maybe we just played it too early, even.
Do you need a blessing?
Okay, now this feels... Well, he traded with the Thalnos. There's probably no way he doesn't... Yeah, doesn't get there. If we could get... Oh, I was gonna say if we could get the other Pyro, it would just be amazing, but... The buff there is a little annoying. Do we do it though? Because we can actually get a full clear here. It's just that we have to burn a Windfury. I think that's the way to do it though, right? Pyromancer, Windfury, Feral Spirit? I can't think of anything else that's halfway decent. Definitely tips our hand as to what we're going for, but I think it's fine. A couple 2/2s on the board with Taunt against Zoo. Not bad. We're not so overloaded that we can't It was such glory. We can't play the stuff we've got in hand. Yeah, I like that. Of course, he gets a good draw too. Can we top deck Hex again? No, not that lucky. So it's 12 out of hand at the moment. But we probably just trade off with the Fire Alley, yeah. 12 would be 18. It'd be greedy. It'd be greedy, but it's tempting to just shoot him in the face and drop him to 18. It's pretty unlikely that he actually breaks through this and punishes. But, I don't know, then if he's got like a Soul Fire, shoots it, runs into the Fire Alley, yeah. It's not chance. It should be fine anyway. So wait, he's probably got one more Power Overwhelming, one more Soulfire, one more Doomguard. That's actually lethal, right? Let's Windfury this guy, just for the fun. Oh, there we go. Definitely not an unwinnable matchup. Yeah, that Pyromancer top deck though. Whew. I think he traded. So that's the thing. Like, I know Zoo is like always memed on as just being like one of the easiest, most brain dead decks to play, which is kind of true. But the difference between like an experienced Zoo player and an inexperienced one, I think you really see there, right? Like the guy's deck is built very aggressively. He's got double Leper Gnome, double Power Overwhelming. It's a lot more burst damage than you're used to. But then he played like so hard into the board clear. He missed out on a good amount of damage. Where I think if he was just more aggressive, we're probably dead there. And maybe we get lucky with that Pyromancer top deck, but no, I think we're probably done for if he plays that right. Alright, this is okay. I do like the Mana Tide here. Really? Armorsmith. That's interesting. I was actually thinking how likely we'd be to Earthshock if he did play an Armorsmith. Okay, really glad it's not the 1/1. We might bolt that. I don't know. He's probably hitting though. I think it's right just to get the one draw for that. Let him hit. It's a great draw, actually.
Back to work.
Okay. Very interesting. Mana Tide Bolt's good. You can take the risk with Lightning Storm, but I don't love it. I actually would be tempted to Lightning Storm if I could get the Pyro out at the same time. Feral Spirit's no good. He runs that in, runs that in. But like him gaining armor is actually a problem here. Just in the matchup in general. So I think, yeah. I think this is probably... I guess you could Feral Spirit afterwards. Get 2 mana the following turn. He's gonna hit, and then he's gonna do what? Nah, but then you can't play the Mana Tide. No. Yeah, I think the draw is better. Eating that charge is not bad as well.
This time for
Oh my god. This guy. I mean, he should have swung with it first, but fuck, man, that's so lucky. It's crazy. What do we do?
I wonder.
It's like Thanos Bolt doesn't kill it, but I don't want to like Thanos Bolt and Earth Shock. That just feels so bad. I wonder if I should like weaken it for a Lightning Storm or something. You can do that with Feral Spirit. Ugh. But then you're overloaded next turn, so next turn again, you'd only be at 4. You couldn't even Thanos do. Maybe you just run this out. Is that right? And then he probably hits. Okay, let's see what we get here. Nah, it doesn't change anything. Yeah, like we're likely not going to need that later. See what he does. See if he hits and tries to preserve it or throws that in. For the Wizard's deck, I can only choose class cards or neutral cards too. For the Wizard's deck, do you mean like the Warlock, like the chat deck? If you're redeeming points, because if you mean that, you can choose neutral cards. Absolutely. Yeah, the Warlock. Yeah, absolutely. You can choose neutrals. Anything that fits in the deck.
I wonder.
Whoa. Alright, this guy's playing very strange. The fact that he ran that out and got super lucky was weird enough. But getting the draw off of there, like Slam is really, really good in this matchup. I think this guy's crazy to throw it away like that. So I like Thanos Lightning Storm here. I don't think it's worth a silence there. I think it is worth a shot there, though. I don't think I wanted to use Lightning Bolt if it didn't roll a 4, but I'm... Oh no, I guess this was buffed, right? So this would have been 2 anyway. Yeah, it's guaranteed kill in it. Never mind, but yeah, I think I like that. Him being able to push 5 damage, trade with her board. Not a fan of. And now here... I think we're comfortable hero powering along with this. We're getting into brawl territory, but we'll get a draw if he does. Still probably have one thing left over unless he like randomly runs out some 2-cost guy.
What now?
I was kind of expecting like a whirlwind or something, but
Armor made to
interesting. Execute what? Okay. I mean, I thought this guy was playing weird before, but this is like, this is insane. So the only question is, do you just straight away lightning bolt this, or do you fire Ellie, run that in? He just used an execute. What the fuck? He gets a little bit more armor. I think it's actually tough. You do that and you hero power. No, I think it's right to do this. And I think I will keep that alive. I don't think I need an immediate brawl, but I want that dead. Or immediate draw. Sorry, but I want that dead for the case of brawl. You'll be nice when choosing the card. Faceless Manipulator. I like it. Okay, I will remember after this game. I'll toss in a Faceless here. See, I like cards like that are like weird and could be like fun in the deck, you know? That card could be good, but if other people just add a bunch of shitty cards, it's going to be bad. I guess I could always target the other guys. Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. I like that. I appreciate not being not being too cruel with it. Okay, there's the Shield Slam. Want to choose cool cards to be a really cool deck? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping most of it is. Oh, what a draw. What a draw.
I bring life and
It's got to be right to do it. I know he could Armor Up Shield Slam again, which would be super sad, but I don't think we can afford to sit on it because we've got like no other way to really chip away at it without just like randomly blasting him in the face here. Yeah, I definitely hope other people add some cool cards too, but I think it'll be fun with people adding purposefully terrible cards as well. It's I don't know. Curious to see what it ends up being. He's used a lot of removal. I'm not sure he's got any more. Okay. Does he trade? Oh my god. Did we get 21? Oh my god. This is great. Be honest, I didn't expect that to happen when I queued up today. That was insane. Yeah, easy. How many cards in the deck already? I think it's only like 4. Well, we'll see here in a second. And it's not good cards, I'll tell you that much. What do we got? Yeah, 4 cards. Oh, right, Deathwing. I remember these 3. And then a Deathwing. So let's plop in a Faceless. 5 out of 30. We're getting there. Alright, we'll queue up one more. Rogue, okay, something different.
can escape my fury.
I wonder how this is against Rogue. It's a terrible draw. I'd love something to draw cards. And a Lightning Bolt would be nice against all the 3/3s that they've got, but yeah, this matchup I feel like must be really, really draw dependent, because if you can get into it like a somewhat early combo, it doesn't even have to be the full Leroy thing. You know, rogues are pretty easy to like beat down early-ish. Yeah, I don't know. This feels very much like who can draw their Leroy combo the fastest. He had fun in Classic, fell against a Rogue, already gave up continuing and went back to Standard. Ah, that's too bad. Well, I mean, unless they do anything to shake up Classic, it's always going to be sitting here waiting. So it's kind of one of the nice things about Classic, actually. Assuming they don't go ahead and add any more of the expansions or anything. But I kind of imagine, just because Hearthstone's like a pretty popular game and like Standard's going to change over time, Wild, there's going to be metas people don't like and that. There's always going to be a consistent place to go back to, and you know what to expect. Whether you love it or hate it, You know what it is. You need them to update the game to at least GBG. I would like if they did. You know, I was kind of undecided on that in the first place, but I've come around to, yeah, I think it'd be good. Alright, I think this with the Flame Tongue is good to potentially, well, block damage or push damage. And we still got this for next turn. Yeah, if we could do like Nax, GVG, I would have a lot of fun. There was, like, I don't think those expansions were perfect by any means, but there's lots of stuff there that I enjoyed. Oh, this guy's got a full golden deck. Holy. What a baller. Golden coin, yeah, it's beautiful. Not a lot we can do. You can't even roll for spell power. Yes, you probably just hold on to that, draw, hit him a couple times, hope you don't die. Alright. I think we're in trouble. Unless we like... Let's see, we don't have a Windfury. Yeah, we just don't have any part of the combo. I can't imagine his draw is so bad that we can come back here, but... yeah, we'll see. Because I doubt we get to Alex before we're dead. A few more turns, this seems almost impossible. Maybe a tiny chance. I'm just trying to think of like a win condition here. Maybe a tiny chance. You just go really greedy and like fire elemental his face. Hope you draw into a Windfury and he doesn't go for a board clear. But it's a lot of ifs. I'm expecting a Blade Flurry here. Yeah. Well, if he doesn't conceal, we can take care of that. But I mean, that's the other problem is, well, he's probably got the other gadgets in anyway. So yeah, even if you do deal with that, you're pretty much dead. Well, I think that's our only hope. Hope for the spell power. 50-50. Okay, not technically dead. And the only question, do you lightning bolt his face? I don't think you do. Just thinking because you get the extra damage with the spell power totem, but 6 mana next turn you can play this. Probably dead to Leroy Shadow Step anyway. Yeah, they'd have to like both be in the bottom 5 cards of his deck. Well, that's fine. Pretty much came down to what I expected. Who draws their combo first. It happens. Okay, well, I think that's it's going to be my last game of the day. It's a fun deck, actually. Feels like it's at least like somewhat viable to run on ladder. Nice way to mix it up. Cool to be back to Shaman. Yeah, I think now we should be pretty well good to get back to a more regular streaming schedule. So I'm sure I'll be taking like the 1 minute. All right, I'll wait for you, Nissy, if you get some more cards coming or something. But yeah, if I'm sure I'll take some more days off here, just kind of randomly as I feel like it. But yeah, not leaving anytime soon or anything like that. So probably got a good number of days ahead of me. Also not sure what I'll be streaming. You know, probably obviously be sticking to some Hearthstone and what do you call it? We'll go back to like Fury and stuff like that, but maybe some different modes as well. Mixing some battlegrounds. Might get some longer streams in, or like back to back. Might do a couple of games a few of these days as well. Hoping to get a bit of a rhythm going, leading up to Diablo and everything. But yeah, not sure what decks we'll be playing next time when I'm back to Classic. So if people have got suggestions, geez, as I say it, here's a suggestion from Nissy. So right before we close down, why don't we take a peek, see what it is? Maybe this is what we're playing the next time. Let's kill that. Found your deck fun today. I'm glad to hear it. And yeah, thanks FlashGit. Thanks for stopping by. This is always a problem to copy things from this chat. I don't know why it has such trouble. A Shakadin, you say? But yeah, you can thank Sakurasta for that deck. Very cool, as usual. He's got like 1 million decks. And this actually does look like fun. I think he might have even given me this deck or something very similar earlier. But I don't think I got around to playing it. Played some aggro paladin at a different point. Yeah, I forget where Shakadin comes from. Oh, they call it Shakadim. Don't know why. I don't know why either. Couldn't tell you. But yeah, I don't know. Looking at this, might be a good chance we play this the next time. We'll see. I know people like Paladin. I like Paladin. Be a good way to mix it up. But anyway, won't extend the outro any longer than we need to. So yeah, just thanks everyone for watching. Twitch, YouTube, wherever. And yeah, enjoy your night. We'll see you another time.